All right, everybody. Today we are here with the homie Cess from Cess Talk Sports. She'll let you know all about that later. But Cess, are you ready for these questions?
Yes, I'm ready for the questions. Let's do this. We in
Okay.
Jay's world. Let's go.
All right. Now, have you? I put a couple of these episodes out. Have you heard them? So you don't know the questions, right?
I've seen them, but I
Why?
don't know the questions.
Okay. Cool.
I seen some clips, but I haven't memorized the questions. I don't know. So we in this blind. Y'all gonna get what
Okay.
y'all get.
Okay.
We gonna do this. Let's go.
Now, I did offer to give her these questions early. She didn't want them. She said she wanted to go off the dome. So that's what we're gonna do.
We gonna
All
see
right.
what come to my mind, man. That's no fun. Let's go.
All right. First question is, what song reminds you of your first love or present love? Either one, or crush, whatever.
Luther Vandross, Night I Fell in Love. And it's the talking that he do in the beginning.
Okay.
Be like, it actually happened.
Uh-huh.
It was just like in the movies. You know what I mean? Like all of that. Like, so yeah, it's the dramatics for me. So probably a hopeless romantic. So yeah, it would be that probably. And it's not even specifically a person, it's that being in love kind of thing, right?
Mhm.
It's that being in love.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Now, what song? I have this on here because I believe we kind of all grew up in the culture the same way. When you had to wake up on the weekend and after you were done eating your cereal and you're watching your cartoons, there was a list that you had to do because mama said clean up. And that's what you're going to do on the weekend. So, what song is either best for cleaning that you do now, or what song reminds you of cleaning from maybe when you were younger?
okay, I got two answers. So first of all, like growing up when it was cleanup time, so both of my parents were, especially my father, was really into music. My mom had her album collection, so you could tell what kind of cleaning day it was going to be by what my mom put on. So, and it wasn't even music. It was spoken word. So, and it wasn't even breakfast. Like when you woke up and heard, if you woke up and heard for colored girls who consider suicide when the rainbow is enough, if you heard that playing, bro, that mean like we got ammonia out, the bleach is out, we deep cleaning, right? So if you got that going, then yeah, you cleaning up. But for me, cleaning up and probably my get up and go song would be Prince. Let's work.
Oh, okay. Look at says Luther, then some Prince. Okay.
You weren't expecting this, JSpot. Wasn't expecting this. You thought you had me figured out. Let's go. Surprise. Let's go.
Okay. What song reminds you of summer?
Ooh. I mean, Fresh Prince Summertime is probably the easiest. Like that one is there. Besides that one, what one reminds me of country? Tim McGraw, something like that.
Tim McGraw. Something like that. Okay.
Yep. You have no idea what I'm talking about. But
I don't. I know who Tim McGraw is. I've never heard that song though.
Yeah, that's a good summertime song because he's in there and in the song he's talking about like being at the fair and like hanging out with your first love and yeah. So probably that. But if I had to say, the standard is like when you hear summer, summer, summer. I mean, yes, it's something to start going down later.
Right. The sun will be going down later. All right. What song brings a happy childhood memory?
Probably Bobby Caldwell, "Do for Love." And so that I can see my dad with his headphones bigger than I got on right now, like dancing and popping his fingers and then being like, unplug it so I can hear it too. So
okay. What's the name of the song again?
"Do for Love."
Oh, "Do
Bobby
for Love."
Caldwell.
Okay.
And then I was like,
that's a jam.
But then I was grown when I finally figured out like Bobby Caldwell wasn't this cool black guy with a
Yeah,
beard. He wasn't that at all. I mean, he was still a cool guy, but he wasn't at all what I pictured in my mind when I finally
when he
was like,
wasn't black.
he wasn't black. He was none of what I had imagined in my head. So it was like, that's Bobby
Yeah.
Caldwell. Okay, all
Same.
right.
When I found out, I was like, "What? He looked like one of the
He was,
Doobie Brothers."
it was like, what? Run that back one more time for the light skin. Let's go.
That was that blue eyed soul. That's what they used to call that back then.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. What song brings up the best school memory? So I mean like up from like as young as you can go up to high school. Like what song or songs bring up the best school memories?
Oh, this probably a B. I don't know how people feel about this person on your podcast. I don't. Let me say this. I don't cancel culture in the sense that I'm not erasing the soundtrack to my life for what people did. So probably for me, it's R. Kelly. Like R. Kelly
Mhm.
closed every school dance that I went to,
Okay.
from Hey the DJ to the 12 play album. Like he took me, So I would have to say that's probably kills as far as
Yeah.
like school. Yeah, he closed the dances down. It's
Yeah.
several other songs in different eras, but consistently kills.
Okay. Yeah, we probably grew up in the same era where he ran the 90s. So it
Yeah, and I
is
know
what it
people.
is.
Yeah, it is what it is now. It's hard for me to like. I understand. Like I compartmentalize those things. So
Okay. All right. What song will get you emotional?
mm, probably Marvin Sapp never would have made it. Probably that one.
Okay.
Mm, yeah. I go with Marvin. I go with Marvin. I don't
Okay.
know. It's also Patti LaBelle live, "Wind Beneath My Wings," right? So that one also. Those two. Yeah.
Okay. Not breaking out the live album. We might be more similar than I think.
Oh, listen,
Uh
we can talk about it. I tell you, I love music.
all right. What song brings up the best college memories? Now we both went to HBCUs, so I'm sure my soundtrack was a little different because we were in two different spaces. But what song or songs bring up the best college memories?
Okay, so that's hard to say, right? Because there's a few. So there was like
That's fine.
because there was like the what we call the booty music era. So there was like the butterfly. Oh, that's old. Let me see Tootsie Roll, right? So you had that going on at the HBCU, right? Um, and then I went to school down south, so I was introduced to stuff like Straight from the Deck, Straight from the Deck, all that like slinging billows, not pillows, billows. There was that. There was crime. There was Crime Boss. I was introduced to 8 Ball and MJG.
Hmm.
So there was all of that came up at that time, and then you had, uh, Master P was there with the Tank No Limit, and then that transitioned into Cash Money. So, I guess probably UGK, front, back, side to side.
Oh,
Uh,
rock back and forth
that
and side
yeah,
to side.
front
Oh
back,
yeah.
front,
Okay.
front back, front back, side to side, probably because that was the one that was like, hey, guess what? Hey, California, you down south? It was like, what did y'all turn on? Hey, okay, this okay, but I can deal with it. So probably that one was the one that like introduced me to college. But 8 Ball and MJG probably were consistent through college. But listen to some everything because I was in college with music heads. So we would have competitions like, okay, go to your room. Go make your tape. I'm gonna make my tape. We was still making tapes, and then we
Hmm.
weren't burning dish yet, right? We got into burning dish later, so it was like, let me see what you can do. Okay, so you put uh Prince, Michael Jackson, Maxwell. Okay, well I got this type of. I'm coming back with these songs. So you went Adore, Lady in My Life, uh Fortunate. Hold on. I'm coming. So so it was. I grew up with music heads, so it was all kind of music at college. But yeah, UGK probably was that one that was like, oh, you in college now, kid, down south.
Okay. All right. What's a song from or a song from one of your favorite movies or your favorite movie? A song from your favorite movie.
Oh, that's easy. Let's do it again. No matter where I'm at, if it's the middle of the song, wherever, when I hear it, gotta play it again. Staple singers. Let's do it again. The movie goes way back in my childhood. I don't know what it is about the song, the words, the beat, everything. It was easy. Let's do it again.
And the movie is called Let's Do It Again?
Yeah, before your time. Before your time, J Spot.
What you
It's
mean
like,
before my time?
yeah, before your time. It's a Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier. It's one of those like black exploitation 70s.
Okay.
Everybody's in there. The premise of the movie is like they work at a lodge. The lodge needs some money. They're gonna go to Atlanta because it's the fights, and hypnotize the boxer, and then win the money off stacking the deck. They do it the first time but get caught up, and then the gangsters come like, "Hey, you hit us for that bread. You got to come on back," and then it goes from there. But yeah, but maybe staple singers. Let's do it again. Like something about that song.
Okay. Now I used to watch back in the day because I was really into Pam Grier when I was growing up. So I watched
Mm-hmm.
all her movies, Coffee, all those movies that she used to have back then. So then I got into the black exploitation movies. I worked in the library in college, and so they had like all kind of old school movies there. So I would just take them and just
Yeah,
go
remember when you
in
could
my
go
room.
get the movies and the music from the
Yeah.
library? Oh, those was the day.
Yes.
Those
Yep.
was the day. My gosh.
I
But
know
yeah, so
y'all
this
don't know
was a
nothing
three
about
pack.
that these days, but back in
Yeah,
those days,
this was
library
a three pack. It was
had
Uptown
everything.
Saturday Night. Let's do it
Mhm.
again. A piece of action. Those was the three
Okay, I've
movies
seen Uptown
that
Saturday
they.
Night. I hadn't seen
So
the other ones before.
let's do it again was better than Uptown Saturday Night to me.
Okay. I might have to check that one out.
It's a
It's
it's
been a
a it's an
minute.
interesting cast because you got JJ in there, John Amos is in there. Well, his name isn't really JJ, but
I know you're talking about.
Jimmy
I forgot
Walker
his
is
real
in
name.
there.
Yeah, Jimmy
Yeah,
Walker.
Jimmy Walker, John Amos. It's real gangster. It's real gangster. It's real gangster.
Okay. All righty. The next question is song that reminds you of a breakup.
Mm, maybe I guess Maxwell, Pretty Wings. Like yeah, don't be here no more. I'll have to say probably that.
That's
Um,
funny that you say that because a lot of people will say they want to get married to that song and don't realize that that song is not about it's not about
yeah,
being together.
I mean that's crazy. Yeah, it's not at all about like are you listening to the words? But I don't know. It's like I forget the song that they call for Luther that they say is the wedding song. It's totally not the wedding song. The song he wrote for weddings was so amazing.
Mhm.
But I forget the song that they called a wedding song. I would have to look it up, but it wasn't that at all. But yeah, it's crazy how the songs that people pick like Pretty Wings, the breakup song.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
All right. What song gives you inspiration?
Most recently, the last few years, it's a song called, and I heard this song. I had to go find it because it was on like a 2K. It was on an NBA 2K video game. So it was Crown by I think her name is Chica, a rapper out of like
Oh,
Alabama.
Chica. Mhm.
Yeah, so her song "Crown" probably would be the inspiration right now. So yeah,
Okay. I don't know if I've heard that, but I'll have to go look her up. I kind of like some of the stuff she's put out. All right.
yeah.
Song for the cookout. Now, whether this is at a family reunion or cookouts you used to have as, going to cookouts as you were growing up or cookouts you might do now, what's some songs for the cookout?
The songs from the cookout are gonna vary because everybody's gonna want to DJ. So like you'll get some Family Affair, you'll get some Saturday Love, Weekend Girl. You'll probably get some Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac probably would be in there. Some Whispers. Uh, it's amazing. Frankie Beverly probably would be a theme. Um, but then the rap gonna come too. Like it's gonna be some Mary J. Blige in there. It's gonna be some trap music in there. It's gonna be a good time. I'm trying to think of just one song that we would play at the cookout family reunion type thing. Probably, you know what song it would be?
What?
Thong to thong thong thong. And I don't even like the song, but that would be the song. And the
The
reason
thong
why it
song?
would, yeah, and I would tell you why the reason why it would be the thong song, because that was my granny's jam. When I came home from college, she
What?
was like, I liked it. She was like, I like that Cisco thong to thong thong thong, and I was what? Like my whole life, my
My
granny had
granny.
only listened to like my granny. I only knew my granny to listen to blues, like hardcore Bobby Blue. He do all that when he be singing all that, like Bobby Blue band, really hardcore blues. And then she was like,
Hmm.
I like donk to donk. So yeah, probably a memory of granny one time. Donk to donk
Okay.
donk donk. Got to run that one time. And I, like I said, I ain't even a fan like that, but yeah, that would be the one.
that's that's wild. Oh, go ahead, Granny. What's a song that gets your day going?
A song that get my day going. Ooh, um, because usually at the beginning of the day, I'm probably doing like spoken word mindset type stuff. But to get the day going, I don't know why, but Yellow Beezy headlock.
Okay,
Yes, yeah, I've been all over the place. Don't worry about
that's fine.
it.
That's fine.
I don't know why, but yeah, that song get me going. I
Okay.
don't know
Look, I have some eclectic friends, so I'm happy that
why.
it's not many of the same songs, but some of y'all are like from A to Z. Like it's all over the place, but I love it. All right. What song relaxes you?
Probably anything. Kirk Whalum, jazz, probably more.
Hmm.
Probably Kirk Whalum. Uh, Layla Hathaway type vibe.
Mm, okay. I'm with that. All right. I got two more.
Oh, we good.
Now these are a little bit more thought provoking here. So what song would be the anthem of your life?
Mm, um, what if it got a cuss word in it?
Oh, you're good.
You clean up? Okay,
We
so
adults over here. You
right
can do
now
it.
it's between that $1 million baby and that pop your shit. But that pop your shit by Plies, listen, something about that. Ah, just hey, listen, really get me going. Something about that, yeah. So Plies right now, probably pop your shit right now. Plies.
Okay. I lied. I had three more. So here's
We
the
all
the
good.
next one. um, if you were a genre of music, what would it be?
Mm, mm. And I probably have to be my own genre of music. Um, it would probably
Okay.
be, because it's so many layers. Like it's some gospel in there, it's some jazz in there, some rock, it's some country, it's a whole lot of old school R&B. It's a whole lot of soul, a whole lot of soul. So if I had to pick one, it would be soul music.
Okay. All right. And the last one is, how has your taste in music changed in the past, say 5 to 10 years, or has it?
No, it hasn't changed. And I don't know that I would say that it changed. I've always been really open to hearing new music. I always want to know what's going on. Uh, I always want to hear what's hot. I don't necessarily understand everything that they saying in the song. So I go, what is that? What is that? I have to ask some of the young people, but I'm here for it. I know people are like they mumble rap and they this and they that. It's not for me. It's not for our generation.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to be that, as Colin Cowherd says, like that "get off my lawn" type of old person. So nah, I stay open to everything. Like, uh, I'm listening to Lil Kim, and I'm listening to Cardi B. They make a great playlist if you put it all together, right? So no,
Facts.
now I will say this. I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my rappers from back in some of y'all that's pushing 50 now, some of y'all sounding real dated in how y'all putting out the music. Some of y'all still sounding 1980ish, and so you you sounded dated in some of the songs. I know everybody want to be on the comeback right now, but
Mm-hmm.
the comeback ain't for everybody. The comeback ain't for everybody. That's all. I ain't gonna call no names, but just double check and see how
Okay.
check somebody on it. That's all. And I do also want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Big Foe. Shout out Big Foe. Shout out Big Foe.
Big
Uh,
foe.
Shout out Big Foe. Really, really, I love the way that she's pushing the limits with the music thing,
Mm-hmm.
especially as an athlete. Uh, yeah, shout out Big Foe. I, I like what I'm hearing.
It's a
I
solid
don't know.
project you got.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody like what they hear. I like what I'm hearing. I thought it was a solid project. And I listened to it twice. Like, yo, I don't think I heard the young lady say one cuss word. Shout out to you. Like, do your thing.
You're right
Big
about
ups.
that.
Like, she's
Huh.
clean. Like Big Foe doing her thing, and hats off to her. I don't know why the WNBA didn't have her perform at the at the All
All
Star
star.
game, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's a star in the making right there.
Because who did they have? Oh, Pitbull.
Pitbull,
That didn't
Pitbull,
make a lot of
Pitbull.
sense, but whatever.
Yeah. But
That
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
make
Shout
sense
out
at
Big
all.
Foe for
Yeah.
shout out a lot of other people. Shaq got a hot verse right now. They said where he's rapping, so it's not a lot of
Again?
athletes. But yeah, I just seen it circling on Twitter not too long ago.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'll have to check that one out. Shaq
They was
Diesel.
like, I'm gonna try to find it, and I think I might have it saved. I share it with you. So yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You don't see a lot of successful artists. I mean, I know Kobe had his Brian McKnight song and everything, but you don't see you don't see a lot of. And I know you love Kobe, but
I know,
you
but
don't
that
see
ain't
a
one of
lot
the parts that I'm gonna stick to the athlete that he was,
of the athlete that he was. Yeah,
not
everybody can't
not the
everybody can't
artist.
do both. So yeah,
Yeah.
best of both worlds for sure. Um,
Yeah. Big foe.
but
Shout out to
J
her.
Spot, I appreciate you. I appreciate you inviting me on the spot. This was
Yeah.
fun.
Let me let you have the floor so you can let my people know who you are. I met Cess on the sports side of things. Cess is the homie I met through YouTube. If y'all ever watched my J Spot Network, because sometimes my listeners don't go to watch me, and my watchers sometimes don't go to listen to the pod. They cross,
They
sometimes
missing
they
out.
don't.
They missing
So
out. If y'all ain't crossed over, I don't know what y'all waiting on. Y'all missing out.
crossover. That's what I'm saying.
Cross over.
But Cess is your auntie, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies,
That is
and
I.
she's been a huge support to me. So Cess, tell my people who you are, what you do, and where they can find you. Floor is yours.
So yeah, we Cess Talk Sports on YouTube and all platforms. Listen, we just building a community that talks first women's hoops, but a community of people that respect each other, talk sports, disagree, back and forth banter. If I had to describe it in any one way, it's like hanging out virtually with all your favorite cousins. We're gonna say some stuff that people probably been thinking and didn't want to say out loud. We gonna have fun. We don't mean no harm. But we talk sports. We know sports. We respect sports. And we are pushing women's hoops into the next stratosphere. So I had the opportunity to kind of see J Spot doing her thing from a sports perspective, and really just like what she was doing. And was like, yo, want to support. I think the more that as us as smaller YouTubers as some of these bigger names keep crashing into the YouTube world now, as they're getting freed from their corporate gigs. I thought it was just really important and cool for us to try to partner as smaller YouTubers to be able to grow our channels and cross over and share our audiences and our missions and our passions. So music is probably something that they don't even know that I'm more passionate about music than sports, if they could believe that. But appreciate you having me on the show. Y'all pull up, check me out, Cess Talk Sports. We got a Discord. Pull up in the mansion. It's the house the key built. We talk all kind of stuff over there. It's we, you know, the other thing that we do is we support each other. So that's the other thing, is that we are genuinely about grassroots support of each other, and what we do on our channel. So appreciate you, J Spot. Love what you're doing. Listen, you doing music and sports. I gotta grow up. When I grow up.
And I appreciate you as always. Thank you for coming through. Hopefully, this is won't be one of the the last thing we do as far as on this side of the
Oh no.
mic. This to be we should collaborate more on that side. But I'll have all
Oh yeah.
Cess's information in the show notes if you're listening, and of course if you're on YouTube, it'll be linked there, and you can just go to her page. She's live for every WNBA game almost. So if you just want to come kick it while the game is on and have some people to talk to, go do that. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you, Cess, for coming on. I don't
Absolutely.
have anything. Y'all know where to find me as always. JSpotNetwork, everything is there, or jsquick3pod.com. All my social media is there. I thank y'all for listening, and we out. Peace.
Peace.